you the chair or is
Joe. Joe. So it'll be me, or by default, you if you're coming. Yeah. He normally does it.
Is there an agenda set
Yeah. Yeah, I can get it to you.
What is music? I should have music or something like Kenny G music.
You want elevator music?
Huh?
Elevator music?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want oranges?
Yeah, I'll tell him no.
Ready to go? Okay, the time is 7 o'clock. I'd like to call to order the Board of Trustees meeting for June 16th, 2026. Roll call, please.
Mr. Kraft,
Present.
Mr. Adler,
Present.
Ms. Watson,
Present.
Let's all rise for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Does anyone have any changes to the agenda? If not, I would move that we approve.
I have two additions. Under old business, Catch Road chip seal. Under new business, school district compensation agreement.
Anyone else?
No, I'm good.
No, it's good.
I move that we approve the agenda as modified.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Kraft,
Yes.
Mr. Adler,
Yes.
Ms. Watson,
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Caldwell, do you have any minutes to approve?
we have the minutes of the regular meeting of June 2nd.
I move that we waive the reading of the minutes and approve.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Kraft,
Yes.
Mr. Adler,
Yes.
Ms. Watson.
Yes.
We have the warrants per your pending warrant report. They are warrants 46653 through 46691, 96089 through 96094.
I move that we approve the warrants.
Second. Roll call.
Mr. Kraft,
Yes.
Mr. Adler,
Yes.
Ms. Watson,
Yes.
and it's all for right now.
I do not have anyone signed up for public participation. Next up would be the Public Safety Officer. Would you please come up to the front and state your name for the audience here?
Are you
I'm not a public safety officer, but I'm Sergeant Johnson with the Sheriff's Office. I'm actually the supervisor for second shift 2 to 10. I have Deputy Miller with me. He used to work for Marion PD, so he came to us. He's about to finish up his training. He'll be on his own here in a couple of weeks. I don't have anything for you guys. I know we are constantly working traffic for you guys. It's like it's like a secret ship. We keep bucking the water out, but doesn't get a whole lot. But it seems like that's one of the huge things with this county. Not just you guys. It's more so in Jerome because you guys are growing like crazy. There's so much traffic here. Do you guys have anything for us?
Just an update. Earlier today, I forwarded it to Captain Bob.
Okay.
He'll get it out, I'm sure. But we were notified just recently that we had taken some complaints about the traffic light up here at 42 and Industrial where the signals weren't functioning. And we noticed it here because we see it.
Okay.
We knew there was a problem, so ODOT sent one of their staff to check it, I think yesterday. He found that out of every 50 green lights, it was only signaling once out of 50 cycles. So
Which one was
it's
signaling once? Was it the arrow or?
the arrow.
Yeah.
So they've notified the Shelley company. I just want to give you that update, and Shelley's supposed to be getting on it. So hopefully,
Okay.
today, I can tell you, and you may have seen it, that the traffic was past Brock Road here during 4 to 5, and that's about every day. So the danger of it is that people are getting frustrated mid-line, and they just back out, whip it around while traffic's coming this way at them. It is dangerous,
Or
but
viewing it, right?
ODOT's aware of it.
They are aware, and that is the arrow to head south on 42.
You know, I'm not sure if the issue is on both sides of the intersection or
Okay,
not,
okay.
but when we're traveling towards the intersection from here, we especially notice it, that there are no turn arrows. I mean, it's gone. So somehow that trip piece is not functioning, so
Okay.
that's what the backup is, just so you know. They're working on it.
I dropped the ball on this. Captain Bob told me to bring down a printout from one of our speed trailers, and I totally forgot, so I apologize
Oh,
for that.
okay.
And if you want to email it or whatever. you
Yeah, and we have contacts. We have 2 speed trailers now. They're our school resource officers, usually Sergeant Dyer's in charge of that. They're constantly cycling those. So if you guys notice any road that has, that you guys think a speed trailer would be beneficial, we can put that out there. Usually they run it for a week to get readings for that week. It helps us because then we get a good reading of when traffic is high and when the most, like it gives speeds, it gives times of the day and everything. So we can tell when those people are speeding, you know, because sometimes it's that same person going to work or whatever. You never know, but if you guys ever need that or interested in something like that, we can always put a speed trailer.
very low hanging fruit, but in your travels, if you happen to glance over into the park here and anybody is out there on our path, the paved walkway, on a bike, scooter, we had a little race cart, somebody from this neighborhood, it was an adult, he was racing around like it was a racetrack.
There's skid
So
marks all over
dangerous,
it.
just extremely dangerous. We've had dirt bikes out here, but we put up new signs about a month ago.
Okay.
It's clearly posted. We just need a little help in the evening when we're not here.
Okay.
We just don't want anybody to get hurt.
No, I'm with it. Okay.
So we
When we
appreciate it.
see that, do you want us to have those people removed or just tell them not?
Yeah, just park it, whatever it is, and yeah, they can, we just don't want them on the path. I mean, that's so dangerous. Lots of families out there.
Yeah, together. And like, that's a huge thing with these new motorized bikes and electric bikes, electric scooters, as kids get on them. And luckily, hopefully, we don't deal with it too much, but Marysville and stuff. We had a video of a crash that happened in Jerome. I can't remember what neighborhood, but a kid was borrowing his friends and went around the corner. Did you guys hear about that?
In the
And
village, yeah.
Yes, it took out one of the stop signs, so you guys might have replaced it.
Yeah,
He hit that thing hard.
I heard that.
So,
It was bad.
Did I
No,
read-
I don't have anything else. Thank you for your service.
Did I read also that the SRO officer, Summertime may also be partially reassigned for traffic?
yes, so Ben, he is Dublin's SRO. He is actually going to be filling in as the office's like traffic officer for now. So I don't know if you guys have been up to date. The sheriff does want to get a traffic officer out, and that his priority is going to be addressing all these traffic complaints. They're not going to respond to calls unless it's emergency or whatever. Right now, that SRO is filling in for that. They're going to be posting a position. The deputy will be able to put in for that, and then they'll be assigned. So hopefully that way it can, they can focus just on traffic. Hopefully that answers any question or anything.
Appreciate everything you're doing out there. Please stay safe.
Okay. We'll hang out for a little bit. If you guys need anything, let us know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Moving right along, we've got the administrator's report. Mr. Stanley, would you like to present that?
Yes, thank you. So we had an extremely good car show on Sunday. We're grateful for the board's support. I'm especially grateful for the staff. We had a tremendous turnout. The sheriff's office was there, the highway patrol, goodness, our of course, drone fire. If I didn't say that, I thought I did. You know, we had mascots, we had lots of food, a live band. I mean, it was a huge turnout. We already had a debriefing meeting as a committee today, and that meeting lasted about 2 hours, and we were getting into the finer details of how to get that, you know, just keep getting it better and better and better every year. So we're grateful for the community support. It was well done, and the weather held out perfectly. I think within about 45 minutes, it was just a downpour that hit here. So we're grateful for that. The other thing that I think you saw an email come through earlier today, I've been trying to communicate with all of you to get permission to attend the International City County Management Association Conference in October this year, and you know, that's going to be registration, airfare, and I guess whatever expenses would be, I guess hotel or whatever, but it's in Long Beach, California this year, and as of this week, they're down to 3 hotels that remain unbooked. Vacancy, they've booked out. They said they've had an extraordinary amount of people make reservations, so I would like to get permission to attend that.
I'm in favor.
May as well.
Robert, is that a budgeted item?
Yeah, we're good.
I'm fine with that. I don't think we need a motion.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, thank you. I'll get registered then. Moving on to other reports, you have in your folder a quote. I thought we had already covered this. Maybe we just covered the topic. I don't think you had the quote in front of you, but to make the walking path here between the 2 buildings connect, we are asking that you approve. It's $11,100 estimate from Harsh Blacktop to create the walking path to the existing drive. They're going to cut into the curb, do a curb cut here at this drive, and do a curb cut at the road department building. This is for ease of access for all staff, all times of year, all kinds of weather. Currently, it's just not real safe, so to do so, because the ground is still unlevel. Speaking of the ground being unlevel, before I forget, I reminded our construction team that they are overdue to be here to get this excavation work done. That email was sent out Monday morning when I realized they had still not been here. So weather's been a determining factor, and they're getting behind on other jobs because of the weather. So I reminded them this needs to be a priority. But the quote's $11,100. I'd like a motion to get that approved so we can get it done.
Before we do that, I'd like to questioning, is this path going to be up to the specs if we have a shared walkway path going down Industrial Parkway? Is this an 8-foot wide path? It's not stated in there.
I don't know. I know Vince and I had talked about it, but I don't know that we talked in depth about how it would eventually connect with a shared path. I don't know that.
Was that your question?
Yeah.
Or were you saying, how was it going to be built?
No, my question is, are we building it at this time to be able to connect with the shared use?
Yeah, I don't think that was a part of the whole
I
strategy.
hate to have to redo it again in a couple of years.
Or tie into it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean.
Right now, we just need to get from this building to that building,
Yeah.
safe.
For safety
Yeah.
purposes.
And I'd say like 6 inches of stone and 2 inches of asphalt, you know, that sounds about. Were you asking about the specs? Like, was it going to be built like?
How wide is it going to be? It's not in the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the minimum would be an 8-foot long path.
Yeah,
It's just
I'll
a
verify.
walkway, 4 foot wide is the sidewalk, so.
I'll verify
I
that.
wanna make sure. As long as we're doing this, let's make it wide enough to.
Sure. Yeah. And I'll let you know if that changes the quote, if it's not 8.
Okay.
Do we need, like, if it's the width you say, Barry, that
we
let
can
Brandon know
move
it's
forward.
okay to go ahead, because I wouldn't want to
Right.
miss weather if they could get it done, because they're probably really busy this time of the year.
Right.
Yeah, I would say if it's 8 foot, let's move forward.
Yeah. Got it.
I agree with you. Robert, we don't need a motion.
It's 11,000, so
Budget expense.
270.
Yeah, we should do a motion to approve the expenditure.
Okay, I move that we approve the expenditure of $11,100 for a walkway, assuming that we have an 8-foot wide walkway.
Second?
Roll call.
Mr. Kraft?
Yes.
Mr. Adler?
Yes.
Ms. Watson?
Yes.
Motion's approved.
And that ends my report.
There we go, it's about 210. With
I'm sorry?
construction over there, did they start on that at 210?
At 210?
Yeah.
No. That's in the feasibility study still.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, they have been there.
They
They've
have,
already
okay.
been there, yeah,
Do you
they've
want to
started.
provide any update for the?
Sure, I can. So, as of, let's see, Monday, maybe Friday of last week, I can't recall, we were updated on this building that our firm, which is WSA, they were on a phone call regarding the potential about adding a mezzanine out here in the garage. Originally, they were told no because of ceiling height. But after the call that they just had, it's now been approved. So now that will help them zero in on a price. That's what we're waiting on as a board for this building. And then as soon as I get that, I'll get it out to you so you can begin reviewing and asking questions. And I know Trustee Adler had some additional questions, and they're going to try to respond to those as well. And then on 210, all I know is that they started last week, I believe it was last week, beginning on the feasibility study, taking photos, measurements, and starting the entire process. So that'll be, however many days, weeks that's going to take.
Did they give you a guesstimate of, like, either one of those
No. No.
vendors to tell you how long it'll take to get back with us?
During the original contract, we had that.
Yeah, it's in the original contract for both, but and it's going to be weeks before they know everything.
Okay.
Some things at 210, for example, may need tested. I don't know.
Okay.
That may hold up, delay the process. We just don't know yet.
Mr. Chandler, would you also like to comment on the opening in the road division?
Yes, we were notified verbally, I don't have it in writing yet, that one of our road department staff members is going to resign. He's got some other opportunities there that he's going to pursue. So that opening will be posted here in the coming few days. It'll be full-time, and we'll open that up normally through the Indeed app for those that are interested.
Are we still one part-time person short also?
Yeah, I mean, we went through several people that we tried to interview. We ended up with one that was out of
Is
all
that
of
job
them.
still posted for part-time?
I think we took it down. What we were
That
getting.
could buy you a little bit of time between that
Yeah.
now, but most people are looking for a summer job. They were
Yeah,
college
we were
students.
taking it. Yeah.
The,
We tried to
the
get
best
college
ones have
money.
been hired already, so yeah.
Yeah.
Because that would give you a little bit of respite finding the full-timer if you needed a little bit more time,
Yeah.
if you had the
Busy
part-time
trying to
position.
lose somebody, but it is what it is. We'll get through it.
Any updates from the zoning department?
No. I don't have anything from there.
All right, let's move along then to old business, the Catch Road chip seal project.
So I'm not sure if it was at the last meeting, but previous meeting, I had indicated we received notification from Darby Township in regards to a Union County engineer quote for chip sealing of Catch Road. At the time, it appeared that the quote was for the full amount, and they were asking us to pay 50%. In actuality, it was 50% on there, so we received one from the Union County engineer. So we approved $4,200 and some odd dollars. Now that will be $8,485. So just the, board action to increase that authorization for expenditure up to $8,500.
I so move.
Second?
Roll call.
Mr. Kraft?
Yes.
Mr. Adler?
Yes.
Ms. Watson?
Yes.
Under new business, we've got the ESO levy. Mr. Stanley, do you want to handle that, or is Mr. Caldwell?
I don't have any other updates.
Yeah, so we need to start seriously thinking about it. I think the end of August is the deadline to get it on the November ballot of this year. This is the first opportunity to put it on. The last collection will be in tax year 2027. Right now, I think the recommendation would be to put it on the November ballot as a straight renewal. Only potential of not putting on the November ballot is, I think there'll probably be a higher than normal turnout in November than in May. I don't know if that affects your decision or not of when you want to put it on, but we do need to start taking action. First would be requesting an estimate to certify the amount of collection from the county auditor, and then the next step is a resolution to proceed by putting it on the ballot. So I would say by the next meeting, at least, we need a decision as to what way we're going. And we can ask for more than one estimate. I know that the sheriff had indicated potential of looking at the COPS program, similar to the SAFER grant with the fire department, but I'm not sure that that's going to happen before its paperwork has to be to the Board of Elections.
Yeah, by our August, a certain date, the very beginning of August, we'll have to have it figured out. So we only have maybe 2 more meetings to do this. Because we could even ask for the certification at this meeting to find out how much it would raise. Robert, the current levy that we might ask to be renewed, like, do you have any numbers? Like, was it like 1.9 mils, or is there a rollback hook to that, or do you recall?
So we did increase it the last renewal. I think we increased it 1/10 of a mil. I would have to go look at a report to give you the exact numbers. But we did that in anticipation of the board at that time was looking to add an additional officer. But that didn't take place at that time. There was turnover in the sheriff's office. So I think the board decided to hold off for a little while. In its place, we've instituted the additional traffic coverage down here, but which is not costing us a lot at this point in time. So by just renewing, you would still have the option of adding an officer and still be in good shape.
I'd like to move that we request the estimate at this time from the auditor. We don't have to make a decision, but it would be helpful to have that information at hand, because like Joe said, we've only got 2 more meetings before we have to make a decision. So it's good to have those numbers at the next meeting if at all possible.
Do you want anything other than a renewal?
Could we ask her what 1 mil would generate, just so we'd have a rough?
Sure.
Because we can do half of that, or 3/4 of that, or 0.4 of that. It would give us rough, because I think 1 mil before was maybe $850,000 a year, something like that. So this would give us an idea of, is it the same, or?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
we can do that.
Okay, so there's a motion on the floor, is that right?
To get estimates from the auditors.
Yes.
For renewal?
For renewal
And
and
for-
also a new at 1 mil.
Okay, second?
Roll call.
Mr. Kraft?
Yes.
Mr. Adler?
Yes.
Ms. Watson?
Yes.
I guess we already covered item B under new business.
We did, I put it under roads, sorry.
Okay. We've got the school compensation package. Mr. Caldwell, would you like to?
So you have in front of you, I placed there with the blue copy across the top of it. This was actually just received today, so I understand the board needs time to review it. It has been, it was created by the legal firm of Bricker Graydon, and it was reviewed by Pete Griggs. Essentially, what this is the first couple pages there is the resolution of the board to approve the compensation agreement, and then starting on page 5 is the actual school district compensation agreement. What this is, it makes Jonathan Alder and the Joint Vocational School, the Tolles Career and Technical Center whole based upon the two TIFs that are in the Jonathan Alder School District area. That would be the Kyle Segner TIF and the Jerome Township Innovation District TIF in Jonathan Alder. This is what the school district was requesting from us a little while ago. If you look at the agreement, there are some blanks that need to be filled in. I reached out to the law firm today to ask for an update to get a clean, completed copy, but did not receive that by the time of this meeting. Things to point out is that the money flow will be from the property owner of payments in lieu of taxes to the county auditor. The county auditor will send the TIF funds to us, and then we will send a check to the schools for the amount that's due back to them. Per this agreement, we have 30 days to do that after we receive the funds. And two caveats are, if we're late, there is a 6% interest charge to that.
Wow. I mean, the holidays or timing could maybe not line up, especially, you've got to get the checks ready and then we would sign them.
It'll have to be done quickly. There's also the caveat that if there's not enough money in the TIF, you have to pay it out of some other funds. That will never happen because I won't allow you to spend the TIF money until the schools get theirs first. But just wanted to make you aware that that is a caveat within this agreement. So I would say at your leisure, take a look at this, see if you have any questions, see if you have any concerns, and then hopefully we'll get a clean, completed copy by the next meeting.
And just as a little history, I believe that this is in regards to a resolution that was passed several years ago.
Yes.
Legal paperwork never got completed, so this is basically completing paperwork that should have been done previously.
So we don't have a make whole agreement currently?
We do not.
That's what this is.
Okay. I might have some questions for legal, so next meeting would work better for me. Does that, everybody agree with that?
Yes, we may want to consider a joint meeting as such, because as you may remember, this same area also has a development agreement with Union County in regards to the spending of the funds. My assumption is that this agreement supersedes that one, but that is a legal question.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe that can be discussed at the property board meeting. Okay. Well, let's table and vote on this and try to solve.
And when we get the clean copy and all of our questions have been answered?
Right. Okay, well, let's move right along into announcements. To get updates on road projects in the township, please visit our website. To get updates on ODOT projects, including State Route 42 and Industrial Parkway, click the link on our website or visit the ODOT website, District 6. If you would like to receive notifications regarding the Board of Trustees meetings, please email the township office at jerometownship@jerometownship.com. The township is always accepting applications for positions on our zoning boards. Please visit the Jerome Township website to fill out an application. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn into executive session. The time is 7:28 p.m. I move to adjourn into executive session pursuant to Ohio Revised Code Section 121.22G1 for the purpose of considering the discipline of a public employee, and also Ohio Revised Code Section 121.22G8 for the purpose of considering confidential information related to the marketing plan, specific business strategy, and trade secrets of an applicant for economic development assistance. It is to be provided or administered pursuant to sections 3735.65 to 3735.70 and section 5709.73 of the Ohio Revised Code. It involves public infrastructure improvements directly related to an economic development project. The executive session is necessary to protect the interests of the applicant or the possible investment or expenditure of public funds to be made in connection with the proposed economic development project. Do I have a second?
A second.
Roll call?
Mr. Kraft?
Yes.
Mr. Adler?
Yes.
Ms. Watson?
Yes.
We are adjourned into executive session, 7:29.